Hello guys, this is rnd1 and this is a couple of 1v1 commentary battles on the 1v1 Aggony tournament that's going on at the moment. And this is Angelos AG versus VM PASIFIX, I think it's something like that. And Angelos's army is one Naginata Warrior Monk, another one there, Naginata Attendant on that side. Over on this flank we've got one Naginata Warrior Monk and a Fire Cav. We've got some Waco Raiders. And his core is 5 Katana Sam, 2 Naginata Attendants, 2 Naginata Warrior Monks, and his General. And on the other side, the VM player has got 1, 2, 3 Yorashiko, 2, 3, 4 Lone Swords, 1, 2, 3 Naginata Warrior Monks, a couple of Warrior Nuns, and some Attendants and some Monk Cav. And over on this flank we have got some more Naginata Attendants. So that is their build, and we'll put it into real time. We'll go underwater while we're at it. So they're both coming up forwards here. We've got a couple of dojos. We have got over here, which is the shrine, so it's a morale dojo, and I believe this one would be a sword dojo from this side. Yep. So Angelos is going to be able to take this sword dojo by the looks of it pretty comfortably against the Naginata Attendants. And over here he's got his cav up here on this hillside as well, so he's probably going to try and secure the morale dojo too. They're both very important in this game, so I have to see how it goes. In my opinion, the VM player hasn't got anywhere near enough units over here to try and take this sword dojo or even hold Angelos up from taking it, so could cause him a few problems. So the VM opponent now is just moving into the forest with all his armies. And Angelos is moving across to the other forest there. So over on this flank we have got the Naginata Attendants coming in. And I'm sure the Waco Raiders will go in a minute to finish them off. Oh, sending some cav in on spears. Maybe a little strange. One on each flank. No, it's a good enough job. Killed them off, took some losses. So personally I'd have sent the Wacos in. The charge would have probably been enough to kill them off. But they did a decent enough job. So over there the Naginata Attendants are looking at this shrine. And they're going to try and take that. As you can see now, the opponents are faced off against each other. And Angelos is making the first move really. Coming in with his Naginata Attendants onto these Yorashiko, which I believe didn't get into Spear Wall. So that will cause a bit of a problem. The Yorashiko really are best at the spear walls. And now the Katana Sams are gone in afterwards. The VM opponent's managed to outflank on this flank, and he's managed to get some cav around the back, and also get some of his Yorashiko and some Naginata Warrior Monks coming around on that flank as well. And it's kind of the same story on this flank. Angelos has managed to get some units around behind, and some cav around behind on this flank as well. On the rear now, cav are coming in on the rear. There are some Naginata Attendants there facing the cav, so they're going to be pretty, well, the Naginata Attendants should do a pretty decent job against those cav units. So as we're looking at the battlefield now, you can see that through the centre we've got flanking units coming around here, and flanking cav units coming around here. So Angelos basically just charged his cav through the Naginatas in the rear into the main body. As you see, the VM opponent's player is now wavering. And he's attacking, the VM player is attacking Angelos' general. But I don't think he's going to make too much of a problem. No, he's only lost 5 on that. So we've got Naginata Warrior Monks around here, all fighting off. And as you can see now, Angelos has pretty much got this game wrapped up now. He's completely disorganised his opponent's line. Most of his units have died on the flanks, so now he can get around behind. As you can see now, the cav's just come wrapping around behind. He's going to finish off these Naginata Warrior Monks, and there's just a couple of Naginata Attendants to do. And then this first battle will be over. So that was a good game of both players there. And the sword dojo obviously made quite a big difference. He got it there, and did he get that one as well? It will not tell me. That's not very good. But that was a good game of both players, and we'll roll straight into the next one. Hello guys, this is now game 2, and I'll just run you through their builds quickly. Angelos now has a Matchlock Warrior Monk, 2 Bow Warrior Monks, Katana Sam, a Waco Raiders, 2 Lone Swords, a couple of Naginata Attendants, Yari Cav Naginata Warrior Monk Cav, and I believe about 4 Yorashiko and his general, and a couple of sword attendant units. One sword attendant unit, I believe, is going to go and try and stop PASIFIX from taking the shrine, the Morale Dojo. And this is PASIFIX's army. He had a Waco Raiders there, as you can see, even though they're gone. He has got 2 Great Guard. He has got 1, 2, 3 Naginata attendants, a lone sword, a lone sword, a lone sword, and a lone sword. Then a Naginata warrior monk, a warrior nun, and a marathon monk, and 2 more Naginata attendants, and his general. So that is their build. And this obviously is an attacker-defender tournament, so the first game I believe Angelos was the attacker, this time he's a defender. So he's probably going to take position up on this hillside about here, and take the sword dojo, and just wait for his opponent to attack. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to skip it on forward until we get to that point. Right, I'll start it off here. It's the VM player is still a little bit way away, but I just want to quickly show you how Angelos is set up. Right, so in front he's got a Yori-Shigari, and they're all going to go into spear wall. And in front of that he's got matchlocks. Then he's got his sword units, his katana-san, his wakos, and his sword attendant, sword Ashigari. Then behind he's got his bow warrior monks, and then his cav and his cheap units are in the rear. Basically this is exactly how you want to set up. You spear wall in the front, then when your opponent's tired out you can charge them with your sword units. Your bows will constantly be firing in because they won't be able to get to them. And matchlocks are firing in now, as you can see. Having a go at this cav unit, Great Guard unit there. And they're getting shot up, so that wasn't too particularly clever there for the VM player. But as you can see, the VM player is going to try and break on this bit here, which is probably where he has to break, because you can see there's kind of like a kink in the line. There's nothing there where you can actually defend against, because they're going to get flanked there. So that's where he wants to be attacking. So everything really should be going on to this point, in my opinion. So as you can see, everything's just going to run straight into the lines. The bows are firing off. Angelos has sent some cav out, and they're going to try and get behind and do a little bit of flanking. We've got some Naginata warrior monks also cav corner at the back, because we have a Great Guard unit which has managed to sneak itself around the back. But Angelos was aware of this, and he's turned his matchlocks around, and he's got spears there as well, so his matchlocks are going to eat those. Great Guard up. And now running through the centre here, the Naginata warrior monks are now engaged with the Waco Raiders, the Katanas, and the Chibi units. We've got Hold Firm gone off over here. I believe that was a Yori Ashigari unit that is given the Hold Firm. And they're going to be able to hold out for quite a long time, these Yori Ashigari units up here. So they're not going to cause too much of a problem at all. The bows are still firing in, as you can see. And we've got this Yori Ashigari's routing over here, which could cause a little problem, because he should be able to get around and flank. Angelos also got a Yori Cav unit, which is going in now onto the PASIFIX's general. And he's going to hit in and hit out. Try and do some damage to him. As you can see, these units are just failing on this wall here. There's still a couple of walls going on. That one got 73 kills on that one so far. That wall got 48, so they're pretty decent in all fairness. They've done a really good job. Cav came in the back and routed these guys away with a hammer and anvil, and that is pretty much the end of it. And that is exactly how to defend on a hilltop, realistically. That's exactly how you want to do it. Wear your opponent out, keep shooting at them, and then charge them with your attacking units, and a couple of hammer anvils in the rear. And everything's fine. As you can see, Angelos has moved all his missile units up to the top, but this battle's well over. So it was a good game to both players. I wish Angelos all the best in the next battle, in the second round. And thank you all for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later on. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.